What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to part 2 of another episode of Nothing But Football. Let's take a break from the football. Uncle Curtis.
Yeah, Bishop Lamont, the greatest rapper to ever hit the streets. He's got a new single all called out, called Feel On It, where he says, I want to make Rihanna go, under that umbrella.
What beauty tip should you follow before listening to that song?
You're either born beautiful or you're not.
I tried, yo. So we back. It's the Nothing But Football crew. Check out part 1 if you haven't seen it. We're just talking around, the managers in itself, and we're going over the fixtures of the weekend past. Now, the manager that I've not really heard Liverpool fans ever be upset about. Well, apart from before he started winning.
But they were happy with the beautiful football.
They were happy with the beautiful football. So if you don't know, we talk about Jurgen Klopp. His Liverpool team just lost this weekend to another manager. Let's talk about them at the same time, actually. Yeah. David Moyes deserves some praise, right? Yeah, to a high-flying West Ham team. Mm-hmm. Which end should we start at first? Let me let you guys start.
Let's talk about the boy
West Ham, or you want to start Liverpool?
Yeah,
let's start at Moyes.
Yeah, I think we should. We need to give him some respect because we called it in the beginning that he might, have something to prove, but we also kind of pushed him down because we're like, last season when it counted towards the end of the season, you let yourself down and you lost.
Sure.
So yeah.
I mean, that win takes them up to third.
Yeah, but it'll be the same as last season. West Ham. They'll fall off the second half of the season.
Okay.
Again, West Ham, right? It's not they're not ready to challenge. The quality of player is not to challenge for a title. If we're being 100% a buck.
But even, look, they've got European football this year. This is probably one of the first times in itself that I hear West Ham doing that.
Yeah, but
away from challenge, if they get European football again, that's a success for them.
Yeah, it's a success. But I'm just saying, let's not put them there.
But we can still give the man his flowers.
Yeah, we give the man his flowers, but other teams are underperforming.
Other teams are underperforming.
United are underperforming.
He literally just ended a team who had a win record for 7 months and 25 days. I think we need to give him some. Oh, never mind. I take that back. Watford also ended the Liverpool's crazy winning streak. So
you know what I'm saying? And United did end Arsenal's one cheating that day as well. So every team has its lucky day. Yeah. But as I was saying, you look at that squad. When I look at the strength of the squad, I rate them 7th, 6th. That's where I honestly put them, and that's because the other teams are underperforming. Yes, they beat Liverpool this past weekend, but let's not forget the other teams are still underperforming in general. How many points are they now?
They're third.
With how many points?
I'll tell you now, but I want to take you on and saying their squad is like 6th, 7th. I think there's 7 squads better than them. But I'll take you on that now. They're 23 points. 7 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses.
Okay, so 23 points. Arsenal were bottom of the league beginning of the season. Arsenal were bottom of the league.
Oh, after the first 3.
After 3 games on 20 points. How many points are Arsenal behind? 3 points. 3 points. We're on 20.
Yeah, 3 points.
We had such a terrible start of the season because we underperformed massively. Right? Besides the 2 losses we was expecting. We beat Brentford. We're at the same level as what you call this thing.
West Ham.
Yeah. And would underperform if you look at performances against Chelsea and Man City.
But that's if you're saying Arsenal, West Ham. West Ham's supposed to be below Arsenal.
Yeah.
Far below Arsenal.
That's why I say they're overperforming and Arsenal is underperforming.
Oh,
that's why they're there, because other teams are underperforming. It's as simple as that, because they're still liable to lose against a stupid team.
Okay.
You say what? There's 7, 8 squads better than...
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, again, I was just saying 6th, 7th because of how high they rank now.
Yeah.
But Mikel, I have nothing against that Jamaican man. He's a black man. I don't like raving on black men.
Mikel Antonio. Yeah.
But he's not going to win you Premier League titles. He's not going to win you cup competitions. Who else? Okay, Ben Rama looks like a decent player, but Championship just 2 seasons ago.
Okay.
Like, let's not get it twisted.
Yeah.
Who else is there?
Suchek, Bowen.
Suchek, good Czech Republic international. Bowen, don't get me started with people from the British Isles. They overperform for 3 games and woo! Yeah, so if you from England, Scotland, Republic of Ireland, anything that has to do with the UK,
but
you suspect
but
him.
well, in that realm of team that finishes in Europa League spots and celebrates, no?
Yes, they'll be very happy.
Let's compare them to their peers, is what I'm saying.
They're not better than
Their
Leicester.
peers is Everton.
No, their peers is Leicester. They're not better than Leicester.
Leicester has been fighting for Champions League.
Yeah, but Leicester's overperforming.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. I want to fight you on that one, but there's so much that will make it an even fight. So I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Right? But I mean,
okay, let's start Everton. Yeah. What I'll say is the difference between Everton and West Ham. There's a clear identity of transfer policy at West Ham compared to Everton.
Can't you give the manager his flowers for that happening?
Yeah, I gave him his flowers for that.
When? Say it again, nigga.
I said he's overperforming.
That's flowers.
That's flowers. You are overperforming.
That's the most backhanded compliment.
If you are overperforming,
that's like if
that's
you're
your flowers.
And go, God, damn.
You're bigger than I thought you.
Yes, that's the most backhanded compliment ever, bro. Like,
right.
I didn't expect that from you.
But did we expect that
You
from
weren't
him?
horrible.
Yes.
We didn't expect that from Moyes. Nobody did.
It's not too bad.
Nobody did.
Yeah.
Nah, so I'll give him that. Like, to put it in perspective, Jesse Lingard was their best player of the season, the second half of the season.
Yeah.
That man can't get into that United squad now or last season. He's a United reject. I know you love Messi Lingard.
Yeah.
At an underperforming squad. But tell me West Ham are not overperforming.
Okay, sure. But that is let me bring you in, Mr. Potion. But even that also feels like a backhanded whatever. You know what I mean? Because it's like you won't be West Ham and not get a top 4 reject. Like, who's gonna be a decent player in the top 4 and then invite to you? So that's an expectation that they would have never matched up.
I think bringing in Jesse Lingard into this conversation is a little bit. There's a lot of dimensions to this conversation with Jesse. The reason why Jesse's not playing in Man United is because they know he's loyal. They can play him 10 games this season, and they know he'll be happy with that.
Yeah, well.
Jesse played well at West Ham. He was offered to leave, and he chose to say, "Nah, I'm going to go fight at Man United."
Sure.
That's loyalty, my friend.
No, 100%. Remember, even with Lingard, Ferguson even told us in his time, is like, this guy will be a player at 24. That man had gang loans before 24 when he actually became something.
But yeah, that's how I just feel about West Ham, man. There's teams that are underperforming. For West Ham to do well, other teams have to underperform.
Okay, Mr. Paul, let me bring you in here because that's
the right back is
he
Aaron
says
Cresswell.
it's a compliment. It doesn't sound like.
Because I'll tell you this.
What's your thoughts around Moyes West Ham? You know? It doesn't sound like a compliment.
I'll tell you this. He's gone around and he's looked for players that fit in the system. Where they are now is not a mistake. This is not a mistake. I mean, look at all of these positions. From the centre back, they went through a period where they were just buying guys for the sake of buying.
6th place last year. Currently starting.
So last year they had some players that I didn't know. I don't know if you remember that Balbuena guy.
The centre back.
Yeah.
He
seems as though they've left him out. They've opted for Kurt Zuma. Ogbonna has bonded with Zuma, it seems. I mean, they had guys like Issa Diop last season, who we thought were
he was one of those wunderkinds to watch, type of thing.
No, but obviously it wasn't his time, and he's been used as a super sub or a rotation player.
Yeah,
he's brought in guys who can do it now.
Yeah,
i.e. Zuma, Ogbonna's fitting in. Dawson, who was not really the...
Dawson's an old man, man.
Yeah.
I think that's an Arsenal reject as well.
He's not really. He's not as old as you think.
Michael Dawson.
Yeah, he's like 33 probably.
Yeah, that's an old man, man.
Nah, for defender, that's... You've still got...
Let's stop giving these white people cuts.
But what I'm saying...
33?
But what I'm saying for defender, he's still got he can have a good year or two. Yeah, but as you've seen, he doesn't play. He's not really a starter. They've got great replacements, so I think we need to give them that. Mikel Antonio, even though he's on a scoring drought, seems to do a lot for the team.
Yeah.
You know, his ball movement, off the ball. I've noticed that. Jared Bowen, good player. I've complained about him before, saying that there's times where it looks like he forgets how to shoot, but there's times where he knows. Pablo Fornals, for me, standout player.
And your boy.
Yeah, I know.
Your boy, Suchek.
Yeah, I know. Listen, Suchek for me will do no wrong.
Yeah.
He's taken the step back. He's no longer in the scoring role.
Yeah.
Maybe that's also because they know who to mark, but it's opened up opportunities for many of the guys because he takes away the pressure from the Declan Rices, the Zumas of the world. So the big men in the set pieces, which is what happened at Liverpool.
Yeah.
And that's another thing I want to look at, man. I want to see how many goals they're getting from set pieces.
Yeah.
Because that can be catered for.
Yeah.
As a manager. If the manager haven't picked up, West Ham are dangerous at set pieces.
So for me in the Prem, you get, your top six, right? Manchester clubs, North London clubs, Liverpool and Chelsea. Then it's the best of the rest, right? And that's where West Ham's level is. So for me, I give them their flowers because right now, and last season too, they are the best of the rest.
Yeah.
So if you compare them to the teams above them, sharp, they're working towards that. They're not as good as them, sharp. But towards their peers, Everton. Okay, they're trying to keep up with Leicester, sure, like you said. But I mean, I give them their flowers for that. I mean, this is Mikel Antonio and Jared Bowen's not long in the Premier League. I give them their flowers, boy.
You know, what's the best way I can put this?
Everton is spending money. They're killing Everton.
Let me put it this way, West Ham are where Spurs was 2007.
Oh wow!
No, I disagree.
You didn't even mention Spurs. Or do you
I counted them in the top six.
When I say that, when it was traditionally the top four, Spurs was the best of the rest. Then they started getting included into the conversation once they started making top four.
Yeah.
And right now, they're in that same transition period. Over time, they need to get a better quality of player.
Oh, so sorry. I disagree with you, right? Because Spurs was sort of consistently outside of it. So I hear what you're saying. But remember Europa League, Oaks used to call it Spurs Day Nights because Spurs was in the... West Ham's got there once, and now you're saying they're at the same level as the team that was called Spurs Day Nights. I think that's a bit far.
I'm saying that at the start of when Spurs started getting into that thing, which is round about 14, 15 years ago.
Oh, sure.
Because before that, Spurs were finishing outside of Europa League spaces. So I'm saying that at that beginning transitioning period, over time, they need to start getting better players. What will happen with West Ham to me is, if they go to the quarterfinals this year in the Europa League, and they qualify for Europa League again, and next year make Europa League, and go to the qualifiers of the Europa League again, they will start getting the best of the rest European players outside of England. Now you don't have to sign Jared Bowen anymore. You can go get a player from Bayer Leverkusen. Sure. You get Leon Bailey easier now. Because people are, Spurs are making Europa League every year. Let me go play for Spurs because I have a chance to win the Europa League with Spurs because they're consistent there.
Yeah.
Right? But that's what I have to say. On a side note, the Europa League could be very interesting this season if Barca, Juventus, and whoever drop into the Europa League. But either way, let me continue.
So West Ham are favorites.
West Ham could be favorites, man.
But let's just go to the other side of the weekend, or the weekend's results, to the Liverpool side. So Liverpool lost that game, right?
Sorry. And one final point. And a thing that West Ham have to them that clubs like Leicester and etc. don't have, they based in London. You know, European players love London. I'm done.
Truth.
So if they can keep consistency, they can jump to that level. But as I said right now, they're overperforming.
But nigga, just give them a well done, Joe.
Well done. Well done.
You got some praise from Curtis. But to the other end of the coin, I mean, Liverpool, I mean, this is, like you said, Liverpool's first loss in about 7 months or so. Yeah. But to a Liverpool side, taking Jurgen Klopp into account and the results into account, Liverpool fan, would you say this result says fuck Klopp doesn't say anything.
My thing is Liverpool. For me, the question has always been the super subs. Yeah.
Okay.
And not in
They ended with Origi on the pitch.
Yeah, no, listen, Origi has those moments, but you can't expect Origi to do it all the time. It also happens now that Firmino and Jota can rotate.
Sure.
But my biggest problem for me now, they've kind of tried to solve the defensive issues.
Yeah.
But the midfield for me is still a big problem. Because you look at it now, who got injured? Keita got injured.
Yeah.
So they decided to bring in who? Oxlade-Chamberlain. Yeah.
Alex Ox.
Yeah, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. They decided to bring him in.
Yeah.
I think Fabinho hasn't really been playing a lot
Yeah.
as of late because of the loss of his father.
Oh, yeah. That's why he missed some games. Yeah, I thought it was an injury,
yes,
but you're right.
So I think they gave him time to mourn. So
Thiago's just coming back. I don't think he started a game yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you look at that and think to yourself, I understand they've got a lot, and this is just a situation where, things happen.
Yeah.
But I feel in my head that, certain players shouldn't be there.
At Liverpool?
Chamberlain shouldn't be there.
As in shouldn't be there in the position he is.
No, now.
Because, I mean, he's a Liverpool player, squad rotation guy at Liverpool. Are you saying they should have a better squad rotation guy, or like that guy mustn't have dreams of the first team?
I'd say that Curtis Jones is a great example of a player who should be there.
Squad rotation.
For a Liverpool player, that's a player who comes on with impact. I don't really remember Oxlade-Chamberlain doing much besides his assist a couple of games ago.
So you're saying Curtis Jones better than Oxlade?
Higher ceiling.
According to the manager.
Higher ceiling even. Okay.
No, but do you expect Oxlade-Chamberlain to improve as much as Curtis Jones would?
If Curtis Jones gets to a level that
Chamberlain used to be at.
It's so hard to say because Chamberlain will give you a performance and get injured and be out for 6 months. So Chamberlain gives you a performance here and there.
But has he done it at Liverpool? I think you're remembering Arsenal.
Has Curtis Jones?
I've seen him actually have some good performances at Liverpool.
And you've not seen Oxlade have decent performances? I'm saying neither of them has done anything spectacular. No. I'm saying you're comparing average to average.
No, I'm looking at the players right now.
Yeah.
As in where they are. Curtis Jones is probably here. Yeah. Oxlade-Chamberlain right now is probably a little bit lower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's
getting paid?
Okay, let me ask you this question. There's 10 games. You have to start one of them every game for 10 games, injuries aside. After those 10 games, you expect better performances from Oxlade or from Curtis Jones?
I don't have to say anything. What's his name's already saying it? Jurgen Klopp. Look at how many games that Curtis Jones has played this season compared to Chamberlain.
Yeah, but if Chamberlain clips his toenails, he gets injured.
No, but this is what I'm telling you, that it's not like
you guys remember.
No, it's not like that we have to guess. Like, it's already, the writing's already on the wall. But yes, if you asking me, I'd say if I was a coach, a Liverpool coach, I would rather start Curtis Jones because Oxlade-Chamberlain has had so many opportunities and injuries have just plagued him. Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And he's not that same guy that he used to be. Oxlade-Chamberlain used to have that burst of speed.
Yeah.
But maybe you can argue that he's being a little bit more mature now and not, speeding up. But that's not Liverpool's play. Liverpool's play is that blitz run.
Let me bring in Uncle Curtis because you said Curtis Jones higher ceiling. Well, wrap it all up, but just answer that at some point.
I'm just going to end this with the famous Thierry Henry quote.
Yeah.
Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain said he left Arsenal to go improve under Klopp. And Henry said, but I can't name one thing that you are good at, that when you leave this club that you brought to Arsenal, that you can take to say, okay, he's good, but he's always like, star players always have that one thing they're very good at.
Sure.
That sets them apart from the rest.
Yeah.
Chamberlain is just, I don't want to say average, above average in everything, but not that great way because he should be scoring more goals. He should be beating more players. He wanted to play midfield at Arsenal, central midfield, but they told him, hey, go wide. You don't know how to control a game yet. And that's where the issue is because he gets too excited. No. And that's where the issue is for me. So he's good, but he hasn't mastered one trait that will set him apart from the rest. Thiago
Curtis Jones has?
I'm not saying he has to. Curtis Jones is 20.
I'm tripped up on where you said Curtis Jones has a higher ceiling.
Yeah, because I feel like he has because he's 22.
He's
due
young.
to age, just age. Nothing else but age.
He's young.
If Curtis Jones...
So there's no talent that you've seen that is just age or you're 23, you have a chance.
Dude, Curtis Jones, I can't remember when he scored some rocket against, it was in the Premier League. I don't know who it was against. I'd have to look, but he's already scored. He's done more than Chamberlain has done in a while.
Okay.
All I remember Chamberlain doing as of late in terms of goal contribution, which these days, let's not act like it doesn't count. If you don't contribute to goals in Oxlade-Chamberlain's position, then
Yeah, no, 100%.
because it's not like he's a defender or anything like that.
Yeah.
So that's where I look at it and think to myself, the one thing where you should be doing it, contributing to goals, you haven't really done much. You can even do a comparison and just see what I mean.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I hear you. But let's go on to the manager, Jurgen Klopp, right? Because he just lost. He lost the game, right? So normally fans, obviously, we see a game being lost, but there's no questions to the guy. So I mean, to the guy itself. If you're advising a Liverpool fan that's on something, Klopp lost. Oh my God.
What I'll put it down to, it happens. What happens now is people have become too hypercritical of football managers and football games.
Yeah.
There's only one Invincibles. Not everybody can achieve that. Right? So, I should throw that one in there.
No, you're allowed to. I mean, it's a unique achievement, but it happened once.
Yeah, it happened once and never again.
Some people won 13 titles, but we can forget.
Let me quote what Ferguson said in the Arsene Wenger documentary. Arsene Wenger did something that I've never been able to do. I won 13 league titles, but that invincible season stands above everything I've done. That's a quote from your manager. But let's get back to the boy.
That documentary is coming out soon.
Hey, soon, hey. Yeah. Okay.
What I'm trying to get at is
I'd still take 13 over one special one.
Ferguson took the other way one. But let's continue
I think to be nice, it's that guy's documentary.
When is Ferguson be nice?
That's like saying your 4 of a girlfriend has a nice smile.
No. That's not the same.
I'm playing.
But
Fuck it. Let's get petty.
It's literally saying, yeah, dog, I've got 5 girls on rotation, and then I've got one hot, beautiful girl who does everything for me. But you brag about you've banged 14 girls. Nah, dog. I've banged what?
I got Beyonce, you got 13 threes, dog.
No, I won't say 13 threes, but you've got 13
sixes.
I don't know, like
13 Christina Milians.
No.
Dog. Oh, okay. No, this is a Premier League title. Let's not say it like he qualified for the Champions League 14 times.
Bro, we're going back to Klopp, and you're making me lose my point.
What's that girl? Kerry Hilson.
Yeah, you got.
No, Kerry Hilson. Let's put it that way. I've got a feature with Beyonce. You've got a feature with Kerry Hilson.
No. I was Beyonce's boyfriend when she made it.
No.
That's Wenger.
This is
Wenger. I'm on TMZ in a picture with her.
He made it with her. So what are you talking about?
I have a baby with her.
Sure.
Yeah. And then you guys are you basically struggling.
We're basically okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You guys
13 versus
you're
one
together
gold
with
one. Okay.
I don't know.
No, it's gold.
I know
I give them
they say it's 13 versus 1 gold one. It's 10 versus 1 gold one because Wenger has 3 of them.
Hey? Oh, it's 13 versus... Yes. No. Wenger has 3, but 1 is gold. Right? So it's 13 versus 3. Okay, we've descended. We started on managers. We're here now. Okay. Like, who else did we miss? Must we just keep it in the tuck? I think we had everyone because this... Let's chat about content and come back to this.
Yes. I was just about to say.
Let's go to content. Right? I forgot the original point. That Tottenham squad is pop.
Do you think he can turn it around though?
No, because he wants Victor Moses and the likes. That's how terrible that squad is.
But he won fucking Serie A's with Victor Moses and Prens. Actually, one Prem.
How old is Victor Moses now?
Victor,
nigga's probably he's Nigerian, dog. He could be 18 or 37, dog.
I was actually gonna say Victor's probably Victor on the books is probably like a 33. But hey, Michael,
Shout out to my Nigerian brothers.
Michael Essien and the boys, their knees started going out at ages where they shouldn't have, bro.
Dog.
They're like, no, Michael Essien should be in his prime now, but his
That
knees,
nigga had a goatee on his professional debut, dog.
Okay, let me get back to serious football things now. Yeah, Conte's going to have a tough time fixing that team. I watched them in the Europa League game versus Chelsea's second string team. Where they send all their loanees and young recruits and whatever it is. Now,
Vitesse Arnhem or something like that.
They beat that team 3-2 with the full strength squad.
Ah.
That's the same team that beat them 7-1 the week before.
That did what?
Yes.
Tottenham lost 7-1 this season?
Yes.
In the conference?
Yes.
7?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I need to go back and watch that game.
Nah, listen,
They took them apart. It wasn't the first team that game.
But still.
Okay. And then they brought the first team, and the first team almost caught hands.
Oh, God.
They almost caught hands as well. Up until, because I think Romario got a red card.
there were 3 red cards in that game.
And then that other team, I don't know, that Dutch team.
So, okay, wait. Let's start here, right? Tottenham aside. Conte, good manager in your opinion?
Good manager.
Good manager in your opinion?
Yeah.
Okay. So Spurs, right? What's the good things he has to work with?
Kane.
Okay, Kane?
Kane and Son.
Kane and Son.
Your Bergwijn...
My problem with
Bergwijn... Moira...
no, my problem is with Conte. Conte
And Højbjerg.
has historically worked well with guys who can be motivated. I don't see anyone in that Tottenham squad that can be motivated.
Okay, so let me ask you both, right? For Conte coming in now with the squad that we only say it's...
the two, obviously, besides the two guys, besides Kane and Son, because Kane works well with a guy who's going to nitpick him, i.e., what's his name? Mourinho. Mourinho gave him a lot of, fire up his butt, and then it worked well for him. But in the same breath, we look back and we say there were a lot of guys in that Tottenham squad that didn't like Mourinho.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you heard how Conte came in. He's like, if you don't do what I do, I'd rather kill you.
And that man doesn't play.
There's a lot of Tottenham players that don't fit that mentality.
If they thought Mourinho was bad, then Conte is worse. Conte is going to... He looks like...
They say he's nicer than Mourinho. Like, Mourinho, if you're playing and he likes you, you feel like a star. But like,
No, I get
anything
you.
else...
No, but Conte will give it to you straight.
Oh.
As in, if you're not playing well, he's going to do that. You know, that old school motivation.
Yeah.
That these days is considered,
Yeah.
wrong.
It's hurtful.
Oh
my God, you told him he didn't play well.
You're hurting You're hurting my mental health and stuff like that. He's that type of old school coach where he's going to say those things.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work, I mean, look at Ndombele and Mourinho.
Yeah.
When he told them the truth, Ndombele just broke down.
Yeah. And look, let me start with you, Mr. Paul. So we say Conte, good manager, right? And we say squad-wise, not the best. He's got 20 whatever games left of the season. End of the season, what to say Conte did well, right? Because to me, I think he can finish 5th and still do well.
Yeah.
Right? So as in, what is a good season or acceptable season for Conte? Let me start with you, Mr.
I
Paul.
think if he
gets
finds
Europe.
get out of Europa Conference League, like literally if you can
Win it.
get out of Europa Conference League
Groups.
Like, get out.
in terms of league position, you mean, as in get into Europa. Oh, sorry.
So, like, last season they were in Europa Conference League. That's obviously, that's not ideal. And this season, if they can compete in Europe, I doubt they can though, because he's gonna put all his focus onto the league. Because I don't think Tottenham can win, Europa.
They can.
Conference.
No, you can probably win it, but you win it, then what? You go
Then
into
you get a space in
then
the
you go
Europa
into
Cup,
Europa,
the
but that's
Europa
what-
League.
But that's what I'm saying, dude. Do you see how unnecessary this journey is, bro? Dog, just accept your fate, bro. Concentrate on, bro. Focus on yourself, bro. Go to the
Love
other.
yourself.
Yeah, dog. Go to the league. Try and improve your position, bro. Give your youngsters an opportunity to play.
So league position wise, what's a acceptable season? Anything above 7th?
Yeah,
yes.
I think anything above what they did last season is a
No,
is a-
that was 7th.
is
So
good.
6th and 5th.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically qualifying for Europa.
So Uncle Curtis, same?
Anything above 6. If he finishes 6th, he had a good season.
He had a good season.
Because I'm thinking, you look at the teams that are doing well. If West Ham fall from 3rd to 7th, terrible season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Arsenal maintain where they are, 5th, good season.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Man United, if Man United can keep 6th at this rate, it's a good season.
Dog. Anything outside of Champions League.
No, he'll get
fire
fired.
that guy.
No, you'll get
I'm
fired.
Ollie in. If he does not get Champions League, fire that guy.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, as things stand right now, he'll get fired. But at least you're not out of Europe.
Yeah.
You're not in the Conference League.
Okay.
He gives the other manager a fresh start. He says, I'll play my under 8 23s in the Europa League. I'm concentrating on the league.
Sure.
Getting the players that I want. So that's what I look at. So
Yeah.
it'll be tough. It'll be tough.
So, gents, I think we've gone through all the managers. Maybe just in closing, who do you think is the whole table? Who do you think is the next manager on the chopping block? Right? Because we've seen Steve Bruce go out.
Dean
We've
Smith.
Seen, who's the guy Conte replaced?
Jesus, keep protecting me, please.
Who's
I
the
hope
guy
my
Conte
boy
replaced? Who got
Solskjaer-
fired? Oh my god! Who got fired at Spurs for Conte to take over?
Nuno Espirito.
Despacito, yeah.
Aston Villa guy got taken out. Who y'all think is next? Or who's at most risk? Actually, Premier League is unpredictable.
To tell you the truth, I don't think it's Moyes. Not Moyes.
Ole.
I don't think it's Ole because they released a statement saying, bruh,
Yeah, him is only next year, right? The reason I say that is because Ed Woodward's term ends at the end of the year. I don't think he wants to fire a manager just before he leaves the job.
Yeah, true.
The new guy that comes in January, maybe. But anyway, who y'all think was next, or who's at most risk right now?
Hey, Joe Ollie needs to pull things out of his ass, man.
Ollie. So you rate Ollie, right?
Yeah,
I think just give me time.
If he loses against Arsenal, if he loses the game before Arsenal,
The Norwich guy's gone, eh?
Yeah, he's also out.
And Eddie Howe has officially been,
Hey, rap money.
yeah. He's not going to do well.
He's gonna
in
buy Jordan Knipe.
Yes, he's not going to do well in my
So
opinion.
lucky.
If
that man wins
I'm
another transfer, yes.
If I'm wrong, I'm willing to accept it. But I feel as though some managers who have never been in that position, it's going to be like playing FIFA manager.
You know who I think is Rocky? Benitez.
I don't think so.
Ooh.
I
But his squad is very thin. So I don't think it's...
Everton.
No,
They've given money there, boy.
But they haven't given him money.
they haven't given him really. He just came in this season to...
Came in late.
A Rodriguez leaving
He started this
a
season.
waning side.
No, but I'm saying in terms of transfer activity.
Oh, sure.
He didn't really have that much power.
I can't name one Benitez signing.
Bruh, they were starting with...
Townsend.
Bruh, they were...
Damari Gray.
1 million. 1 million. Bro, come on.
Sure.
That's why I say,
Compared
bruh,
to what other Nick, they were paying 40 for
Yeah,
you all be
no.
2 seasons
Sure,
ago.
but I'm sort of saying realistically, right? Who's next on the chopping block?
bruh, I don't see it being anywhere. I heard speculation that you guys might want Brendan Rodgers.
I would be happy. I would be happy. He's got a defined style of play, which is a lot of passes. I'd be happy.
You know what I don't think he's a strong enough character to handle the likes of Pogba.
I don't think.
Pogba, Ronaldo. He's not a strong enough character.
He's a yes man. Or like it's Andy
'Cause even-
Carroll. Andy Carroll hates that guy.
Because I even remember, like, when I think
But
about...
a yes man with guidance, maybe. It seems as though he's guided the Leicester team.
Yeah, but
at some point.
there's
Yeah,
Leicester.
they young players on the way up. So Andy Carroll hates him because Andy Carroll was on some, Joe, I'm not playing. Let me fight. That guy best, stay. You'll play. Never played. So Andy Carroll's on some, what the fuck you keep me around for?
Okay, maybe.
No, but even
And that's do that to players who have actual caps and have done things in football.
Yeah, but it's a tough one. I think most of the managers that have left, deserve to have left. Everyone else,
they did my boy Dean Smith dirty.
Come on, bruh. He made those choices.
But
he made the transfer choices, and they were very childish.
Yeah. But at the most risk, I know Ollie's the obvious answer, but I mean, I don't think they're getting rid of that guy. Okay,
Neither
let's say
do I.
Ollie aside. Let's say Ollie aside.
That's what I say. If I look at this league, there's managers who are doing well that shouldn't be doing well. I mean, Marcel Bielsa.
Nah, boy, they're not going to touch. He brought them back to the Premier League.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't really look at any manager.
And even when I look at Leeds this season, I don't see them fighting relegation. I just
the
see
only
them not
manager,
performing as bad.
The only manager I was worried about was the Southampton manager in the beginning.
Tuchel.
Yes, in the beginning of the season. But Southampton have kind of climbed up, so he's earned a little break for now.
Yeah.
So that's why I say I don't want to mention any names. Maybe Benitez, you're right. I'll go for Benitez. Ranieri just came in now.
Our boy Vieira.
Nah, my boy. Have you seen our boy? 2-0 win on the weekend, though. He's got 2-2.
Sure, he's winning, but 3 losses is at stake.
Nah. Not with the way it's
You don't think so?
It's a young team.
I'm saying out of my heart, I want him to stay.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
No, but I'm just saying it's what you call this thing. First point, it's a young team.
Yeah.
He's done way better than Roy Hodgson at this point in time.
Sure.
Yeah. So if they fire him, I'm gonna cry racism. I'm gonna catch a flight to England. I'm going to Crystal Palace.
Listen,
they're
gonna fire him and just post black and white pictures. You know, when every time there's a racist incident in England, it's just black and white pictures of players, just doing stupid things like black players. They were talking about Ivan Toney being one of the most influential black players in the league. I was like, what? Yeah. I'm like, this nigga's only been here for like 2 months, bro.
I dig it. Just give me a name, right? So outside of Ollie, we probably all agree Ollie is probably first head on the chopping block. Next,
Southampton guy.
Hasenhuttl. Okay, I say Benitez, you say Hasenhuttl. Uncle Curtis?
Because I don't want to say my boy, dog.
Hold up, my boy. Nah,
Vieira.
Nah.
Who's your boy?
My boy Ole, dog. I don't want to talk ill about my boy, dog.
That's my boy, dog. I still believe he can turn it around. While Uncle Curtis checks his thing, I am still Ollie in. I get belted by all United fans.
I'll always be, though.
I'm still Ollie in, and not from the other fans love Ollie because you can beat him.
I'll always be, though.
Uncle Curtis, you have a check for us there. But while you're checking, I'll just say why I'm Ollie in. I'm only Ollie in because of the squad.
I'm gonna be controversial. Conte. I don't think he's gonna get that team going.
Fair.
Okay.
Mourinho didn't even last. Okay. Mourinho didn't last 6 months.
You want to elaborate or you want to leave it
like
there?
I looked at the 2 performances from Spurs. They're not convincing. I think he's gonna lose his shit
before the end of the season.
I feel like it's dependent on him who he signs in January. If he doesn't get who he wants, he's fired by March.
All right, fresh. Okay, here we have it, guys. If I don't kill it now, we can keep talking forever. This has been another episode of the Nothing But Football podcast. I'll let you guys hit your catchphrases. There you go.
No, man.
Your one sounds loaded.
No, just stay blessed, man. If Arsenal keeps winning and Ole is still here, bro, you'll still see a smile on my face next week. So
that's Mr. Poe, Uncle Curtis.
Gang, dog. Stay pretty. That's all I got.
Away. Peace out, guys.
Away, cheers.
Are you